What's up, guys, and welcome back, man, to another Riders Republic video. And in this video, bro, I basically wanted to show y'all a little tutorial of how I do my tricks. First of all, shout out to Patrick Gracie. If it wasn't for him, bro, this video wouldn't be getting done as I completely crash out like that. But basically, man, shouts out to you, my guy. He basically wanted to know how I do my tricks, bro. I don't know. He said it's a few people out here that's having trouble. He said he having trouble really understanding the trick system and all that, and how we do certain tricks and how certain tricks are performed. And in this video, bro, I basically wanted to try my best to kind of show y'all how I do my tricks and all that different type of stuff. Show y'all maybe my settings and all that different type of stuff like that, bro. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Let's go, medium landing. All right, guys, to start it off, bro, I guess I'll show y'all like my settings. For my landing mode, I pretty much got my landing mode on manual. I got the grind mode on auto. Just manual, basically what manual is you when you do a trick and when you come down to do your actual landing, you have to land on your own. You know what I'm saying? Like if you leave it on auto, it'll basically try to rotate your character for you to land as well. The reason why I do manual is because you get more points and XP and stuff for it. So when you in like trick events and all that different type of stuff, you tend to get more points and stuff for it, which make it a little bit more easier, especially on the higher difficulties like expert and elite and all that different type of stuff over auto. But if you just want to like just have some fun, or if you just really trying out tricks and you really trying to get into these tricks, I would leave it on auto, at least for right now, so you can get understanding of the animations and all the different type of stuff. As far as grind, I got it on auto. I don't think this boosts up anything. I think you do. I think you'll get a bonus for lining up with the rail the right way and all that different type of stuff. Maybe I end up trying it on manual as well. But for right now, leave it on auto. Like I said, if you want to try to, get extra points, and if you feel like you can line up rails and all that different type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? In the first place, try it on manual. Like I said, even maybe just test it out on manual. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, practice make perfect in this. And like I said, I might even switch it out to manual as well in the future. Probably after I create this video for y'all, I'll probably make it on manual. As a matter of fact, I'm going to leave it on manual right now just to give it a try, just to see what it's talking about and all that. So you got boards and ski air control. You know what I'm saying? When this option is on, it allows you to control the boards and skis while airborne. Very useful in grind mode. Very useful when the grind mode is set to manual. So basically, this lets you know, this lets you control yourself while you in the air. So like if you flipping around and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, you can continue to rotate and all that to get the perfect landing and all that. So I would suggest y'all leave these on. Game difficulty is elite. Crossplay, I got it on. I don't think the rest of this stuff is just regular stuff. As far as my controller mapping is pretty much the presets, but what I use to actually perform my tricks, I have mine on Racer. You also have Trickster, which is the right stick. You do your sticks. You do your tricks with the right stick, and you got Steep, which is more of the classic Steep controls. So if you was a huge fan of Steep, or if you was a real big Steep player, or say if you was like a monster in Steep, then basically this probably a preset that you would like. But for me, I do Racer. I feel like it's the easiest, and for this game, it's the most comfortable for me, I guess. I did play Steep, and I feel like Steep controls worked for Steep, but for Riders Republic, with all the different type of sports and bike tricks and snow tricks and all that different type of stuff with the regular random vehicles and stuff they give you, I feel like this is the best one. Controller vibration, you can leave that on or off. I just leave it on. And left stick, so here we go. Them the dead zones. I ain't never touched none of those, but yeah. So I'm finna go out there and hit up the lab real quick, and then I'll come back and hit y'all up in a minute. All right, so guys, a lot of people want to know like how you do a bunch of tricks. This is where I really came to the Tricks Academy right here in Riders Ridge. If you don't know where it's at, you just come right here, Riders Ridge. It's pretty much like the very kind of middle edge of the map, kind of sort of, but it's pretty much like very in the very middle of the map, man. So you just come out here, go to here, and you just learn lessons. They got completely lessons. They got snow, they got ski-boarding, snow, they got bike and all that, bro. They teach you how to do a bunch of tricks and all this different type of stuff. But I'm gonna just go on in here and just show y'all some different stuff myself.
Ciao.
As the dude in the background continue to just talk. But basically, man, like you say, man, show you to do a spin. So basically, you look at X and B as your left to right spins. So if you want to go left, you do XB. If you want to go right, you do BX. And you just hold it until you go. Now, as far as like crazier tricks, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, you basically want to hit like your A. So look, if you hit A and Y, that'll give you a front flip, right? Look. So that's A and Y, front flip, right? And if you hit Y and A, you perform a backflip. Boom. So those are your basic flips. You got that. As I completely crash out. But you see, you get what I'm saying. Is, you know, A and Y, that's your front flip. So you just hold that until you want to even out. Then you land. Same thing with the backflip. Same thing with any trick, man. You just hold it until you even out. As I do another front flip. I tried to do a backflip right there. I confused myself. But here we go. Backflip. And you can just keep flipping as long as you got it. And then once you even out, boom. Perfect landing. Every time, all the time. And then if you want to get crazy, man, you hit A and X, hold your stick, boom, like that. Then you can hit it again, straighten yourself out, boom, perfect. You see what I'm saying? Legendary right there. Like, it's really simple. Like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It's kind of simple, and it really go up to, you know what I'm saying, finessing it your best way. Let me show y'all one of my favorite tricks. You hit this, and basically I press Y, I hold Y and press B at the apex, and all that different type of stuff, and then I land. Now, as far as grabs go, you gotta look at grabs like this. You got your right trigger, and you got your left trigger. And then you have both. Your right trigger is your right hand grabs. Your left trigger is your left hand grabs. And then you got these right here, which is both triggers, which means both of your hands, you know, both grabs. Or if you're on a bike, that'll mean that you have no grab, you know what I'm saying? So on a bike, if you're on a bike, unfortunately, this is snow stuff. I might show some bike tricks later on as well, but that's well, on a bike, when you do both, when you hold both, it's a no-hander. So anytime you do a trick with your left hand or with your no hand, I mean with both triggers held, you'll do a no-hand trick. And basically, bro, everything else, like I said, is completely up to you. Once you get a hand of actually doing the tricks, how long you hold your trick and combining different tricks, chaining tricks together, is all on you. Now you do, like I said, you do get a major bonus for having perfect landings and all that different type of stuff. But at the end of the day, if you get a bad landing, that's cool too. At the end of the day, all you want to do is make sure you land your tricks. It's definitely a lot easier. It's a whole lot easier when you have a lot of space to land, especially on the snow, especially on bikes as well. Bike landing is a little different. I'll show y'all that in a moment, but bike landing is a little different than the snow tricks landing, but it's pretty much the same thing. You get you some tricks, and you pretty much do different stuff. Now, let me get into this real quick. Y'all see how when I do this stuff, and I do different grabs, as I crash right there, as I do different grabs, the grabs are, the way you grab is all connected into your left stick. So, all right, this time I'm gonna go left hand, left stick. That's that. You're gonna do the method grab. You see what I'm saying? Now we're gonna do right hand, and then we're gonna take the left stick to the right. Now this is left hand, left stick to the right. So we're gonna do right hand, left stick to the right. So we're gonna jump, right hand, left stick to the right. You get a Starfish Grab. It's just different grabs and stuff, bro. So we're gonna do left hand, and then we're gonna push the left stick up, and you'll get a different trick like that. So boom, you get a Japan grab. You see what I'm saying? Then we're gonna do left stick down. You get a nose grab. You see? And that's pretty much easy. Like, that's simple stuff. Those are like the simpler. We'll do a right stick, right. I already did that. Let's land this. Ooh, that was a bad angle. That was a bad angle. But that's how it is, bro. Like, everything is controlling through your triggers, your buttons, your X, Y, you know, depending on your PlayStation or whatever. You got your, you know, your regular buttons, your input buttons, and you have your left stick. So, like I said, you want to do a different type of grab, so you go, and we're going right to the right to the left, right down, and you get a bunch of tricks like that. So if you do it, trick it up, and you can just rotate the stick all different types of ways while holding all different types of buttons, and you get legendary. You see what I'm saying? You can pretty much spam it. all types of crazy ways and stuff, bro. You do different tricks, you get different spins. The more air you get, of course, the more tricks you can perform. And that's when it get like really, like that's when it get glitchy. You know what I'm saying? That's when it get glitchy, and that's when you have to really pay attention to your landing. You know what I mean? When you do multiple different tricks at one time, I would always suggest don't do no more than like 3 tricks. It just depends on the jump. If you get a major jump, then you can go crazy with your tricks. You know what I mean? You can go crazy with your tricks, but if not, then yeah. But as y'all can see, I'm crashing out a whole lot. But it's really because I ain't really paying no attention for real. And like I said, this is what comes with manual. You have to line up your own tricks on your own manually. And sometimes you'll just get stuck in mid-air if you don't rotate enough. You'll end up getting stuck in the air all crazy like. But if you on auto, then you won't have that to worry about because you'll pretty much automatically land as long as you somewhat on the right area. You see what I'm saying? Boom. Perfect landing, legendary. You see what I'm saying? So you focus up a lot, it's pretty much easy. Now, that's pretty much that with the bike, with the snow tricks. It's pretty much the exact same thing, even with bike tricks. But I'll take y'all out to the bike tricks and show y'all, you know what I'm saying, the minor differences with bike as well as snow tricks. But it's really not that different. It's really not. I promise y'all it's not. Maybe just the landing is a little different, but the core elements is the same. You use your buttons, you get certain spins, and you do holds with your triggers and all that different type of stuff. So give me a moment and I'll definitely show y'all a few bike tricks as well. All right, so guys, here with the bikes, man, the bikes is pretty much, like I said, it's the exact same thing, bro. The only thing I feel like is different with the bikes versus the snow tricks is the way you land. When it comes down to the bikes, what worked for me the most is you gotta wait for them to rotate out. You see what I'm saying? Like, let me show y'all a better way. You have to wait for him to rotate out. You have to hold your stick until pause. You see how you rotate out a little bit? Then you can go for the land. Like if you stay like this, hold your rotator, and then you just keep going. You have to wait for him to rotate himself out. Then you go for the landing. Because if not, you see how he grab his legs, he put his bike back down, then I let go of the stick so he can start rotating out. Boom. You see that? It's like a little rotate. It's basically like a spin. You really wait for the spin, and you don't really have to worry about, like, you can let it, you can hold on to the button a little bit better. That's why I feel like bike tricks are a lot easier than snow tricks because it's a lot more forgiving on a lot of these. On a lot of these tricks, like you say, when airborne, and you just hold right, you can do this can right here. That's basically what they want you to do, bro. So like I said, it's pretty easy, bro. You go out here and you just come out to the Tricks Academy and you just do a bunch of stuff that they tell you to do. You'll pretty much learn a lot of this stuff, bro. Like, it's really not that hard. Like, when you get in the air, you just do these tricks as they pop up, and it's pretty straight, like, boom. Like as I crash to the rock, but you also have to worry about the way you hit the ramp. Like if you hit a ramp a certain way, best believe you're gonna fly that certain way. You see what I'm saying? If you hit that ramp a certain way, like if you hit that ramp a little too far to the left, you gonna for sure go left. You know what I mean? If you hit it a little too far to the right, you for sure gonna go right. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day with the tricks, man, it's just like if you play 2K, it's just like dribbling in 2K, man. You can get the basics, but once you have the basics, it's completely up to you to really style and profile and do all the different things that you have to do, man. And like I said, even like, you know what I'm saying, it's not a perfect game. So a lot of the tricks can get a little glitchy, and you can end up doing stuff or landing stuff that you be like, yo, I should have never landed that in a million years. You know what I mean? So like the game will look out for you sometimes, not every time, especially on manual mode. Now if you're on auto, the game will always look out for you. Like it's never gonna not look out for you. But as far as everything else, ooh, as I crash out right there, you see what I'm saying? But it'll definitely look out for you, even on like bad tricks or whatever, and all that different type of stuff, bro. You can just Superman it. Like I said, make sure he get the bike back under him before he land, and you straight. You can whip it out, whip around, and all the different type of stuff. And like I said, bro, when it comes down to tricks, it's all about the triggers. When it comes down to grabs and getting like crazy fancy with all the grabs and stuff, it's all about just doing the grabs, the triggers and shit. Like, it's simple. Like, after you get the tricks down and you just start doing the grabs, I swear to y'all, bro, you're gonna become a demonic demon individual with the tricks all the time. Boom. I didn't land anything right there. Yeah, I ended up missing the checkpoint. I'm actually glad they let you backtrack all the way back, bro. But when it comes down to a lot of stuff, and then don't be afraid in your events. Don't be afraid to go back. You know what I mean? Like, not backtrack, but if you're trying to go for a certain, ooh, that would have been a dope trick if I would have landed that. If I would have landed that, let's see if I can go for that again or something like it. Ah, I crashed out again. But yeah, don't be afraid to get off your bike. As I crash out right there, don't be afraid to get off your bike in some of these events and just go back and backtrack like this, bro. Well, maybe not on this exact trail, but on a lot of this stuff, because you get a number of tricks and you really want to just use every trick that you can get. And don't be ashamed if you crash. If you crash, that trick don't count. Like I said, I don't know if that's an oversight in the game or that's just them looking out for us. But say if you got a event and you got 13 tricks, right?
If you're in Zion,
and say if you do a trick and maybe somewhere in the middle you do a trick and you crash out and you have 9 tricks and on that 9th trick you crash. If you crash on that 9th trick, you get that trick back. It has to be 9. It has to be performed tricks. So at the end of the day, if you perform the trick, you get it. If you get the points, you get it. So like I said, don't be ashamed to go back and, you know what I'm saying, try to cheese the game. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you're trying to go for challenges. And you want to make the challenges as easy for you as you can. Get the most points as you can. And it's just easy. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's it. Like I said, there's not really much else I can really show you guys. Like I said, at the end of the day, it's all about your own flavor and putting your own combination of tricks together. And knowing just the basics. Like I said, once you know the basics, which is pretty much what I kind of told you, it's pretty much simple after that, bro. And you come out here, you go to the Riders Ridge and go to the Tricks Academy and all that different type of stuff, bro, and practice, you won't have no problems. I promise you, bro. It's gonna be simple. Go out there, man. Go out there and do some of the battles. Go out to like the tricks battles, the online multiplayer battles and stuff against other guys that's like a fool with the tricks. Maybe learn from them. See what they do. Watch YouTube videos like this. See how other people do their tricks and all that different type of stuff. And I promise you, bro, like, it's not gonna be the hardest thing in the world. I promise you, bro. Like, you gonna enjoy yourself. Boom, let's go. I can't believe I landed that. But it's definitely gonna be a nice little vibe as I crash right there, bro. I have to, it's a mission. Like, I have to land this. No cap, bro. I have to land one of these. I just do. It's just gonna make my day. Wow, I actually landed it. But that rock completely destroyed it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, once you have the basics down and all that different type of stuff, I don't think this is meant for me to land. I don't think it's meant for me to land that. But once you have the basics down and all that different type of stuff, bro, it's pretty much simple. It's pretty much a simple game. Tricking is not that hard, as well as just being fast and going crazy. You just have to know when to stop your trick, when to land your tricks, and when to, perfect your stuff, especially in the manual mode. I suggest everybody try it in manual mode. It's definitely a more immersive way to play the game, because I started off at first with the auto mode, but once I got the manual, it's definitely like more better, because it's more better. Wow, it's definitely better because you be more in tune with your tricks. You definitely want to try your best to land. You basically focus a lot more on the animations themselves rather than just blindly doing stuff and all that different type of stuff. As I completely blow by my boy right here. What you on, bro? You ain't on that. I'm one of them. Yeah, let's go. But like I said, cranking it out, man, you start getting them legendary tricks. And don't be afraid to combine tricks. Don't be afraid to turn the trick into a grind when you get the chance. Like, that's an amazing way to get points. You do a trick, then you turn that trick into a grind, or something like that. Or you do a trick that can get you more tricks and all that different type of stuff. And on these big gigantic jumps, like, don't be afraid to go a little trick crazy. You know what I mean? Like, don't be afraid to go a little trick crazy, because that's gonna get you your legendaries. That's gonna get you the legendary points, the major points that you're looking for in these. and all that different type of stuff, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a good lookout for you. You gonna like it. It's dope. But I hope I was able to help at least somebody out with this to a certain extent. Like I said, I hate that, you know what I'm saying, this not a traditional tutorial that you probably would see on anybody else's channel, but I feel like this is the best way I could show y'all and just explain myself to y'all. Again, man, shout out to Patrick Gracie. Like I said, if it wasn't for him, this video probably never would have got made. But I really hope that y'all appreciate me talking to y'all and basically trying to tell y'all how I do my tricks or whatever and stuff like that. Like I said, maybe if y'all maybe don't like this video or maybe want a more informative way, maybe I'll find out a way to make it informative. But at the end of the day, it's pretty much simple stuff, man. I showed you my settings. You basically use whatever settings you use, and you combine tricks with each other, and you go from there. Like it's not the hardest thing, bro. Like I said, you can always come in this little bowl and try out different tricks and all that different type of stuff as well. Like they give you a lot of ways to practice your tricks and all that type of stuff. It ain't that hard, bro. Like I said, sometimes they look out for you, sometimes they don't. But once you get the landing down and all your grabs, then you pretty much go crazy. So with that being said, man, I'm not gonna take too much more of y'all time. I'm gonna go ahead and get on up out of here, man. I hope y'all appreciate this somewhat of a tutorial, I guess. But any and all support y'all dropping this video is highly appreciated. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new. And as always, be easy. Take care.